You've had a little while to digest, the match and the result. I mean, what are your thoughts on the game?
It was obviously one of those when it was a long time off. Just getting back into it was tough. The first 20, 30 minutes was quite tough, obviously with the heat as well. But just getting back into competitive football was enjoyable, but like I said, tough.
I mean, what was that behind closed doors experience like as well? I mean, from the press box, we could hear the noise of traffic going past and stuff like that. It was a bit of an odd, surreal experience.
Yeah, it was. We obviously played a couple behind closed doors before that, then so we sort of knew what to expect. But going to a competitive game and a big game like the playoffs it was very strange. I think the ref was learning just as much as we were learning, with obviously the balls going off and not being able to take a quick one with, I think they had to disinfect footballs before they came back on and stuff. So it was a strange atmosphere. Obviously, everyone wants the fans there to back you and cheer you on, but it was something that we just had to get on with, and we knew it was going to happen. So.
I mean, at the end of the game, you guys had to queue up in the ground, in your pants to have showers and that as well, wasn't it? I guess that's something you've probably never experienced before.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. We all stood next to the touchline, ready in our towels, ready to get in the showers. We had to go in 4 at a time, I think it was. So yeah, that was a weird one, but yeah, just another thing just to keep everybody safe as possible, I suppose.
Absolutely. I mean, City are very much still in this tie going ahead to Monday, aren't they? It's only a 1-goal deficit.
Yeah, definitely. We knew going there was going to be tough. Obviously, they found it tough as well. We could see that in both sets of players. It was hard on us. So like I said, one goal down is nothing really. It would have been nice to come away with at least a draw, and I think we deserved that on the day. I don't think any team deserved to win. It wasn't a great game, but I'm sure on Monday we'll pick up, and we've got to get the goal back and a couple more hopefully.
I mean, do you see it being a lot more of an open game this time round as well?
I'm not too sure with them being a goal up. It could be cagey, but we know what we've got to do now. Yeah, we wanted to get at least a draw there, and I think we were good for it. Really, I think we were possibly a better team until the final third, and we never tested their goalie on the day, and he basically had a pretty much. I don't think we had a shot on target for him, so we'll have to change that straight away and get our shooting boots on.
I mean, home form has been incredible at St James Park this season. 1 defeat back in September. In these circumstances, you think you still have that home advantage?
It's obviously strange. It would have been a lot tougher, I think, at their place with all their fans backing them and the same back at the park. With all our fans there, I said in an interview a few days ago that no one would want to come and play us with a full house. So it's going to be obviously different for us with no fans there. I know it. A lot of people have bought the cutouts, which is fantastic for the club and for them to support us like that. It'll be good to see some faces. I'm sure we'll see some familiar faces in the crowd, but it's not the same without having your own fans there backing you and cheering you on. And if we did win the tie at the end of it, a couple of years ago after the Lincoln game when everyone ran on and was celebrating, it was unbelievable. It was something that you remember, but it could be it will be a totally different experience. But we know the job we've got to do, and we've got to go out there and do it.
I mean, I say it's important to remind supporters that, even as excited as they may be about the game, to stay home and watch it, to protect themselves and to protect the players and anyone in St James Park, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think the safety is the main thing. If I know, like you said, they're going to be excited and want to come and try and watch, but us as a team and as a club, we want everyone to stay safe. So as much as you want to come, I'd really appreciate you staying at home and supporting on your sofas and shouting at your TV.
Seems strange to say that, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah, exactly. We always want a full house and as many people there as we can, but it is for the better of everybody in the city and the country. So we had a few Colchester fans after the game stopping our bus and throwing things at our bus, which was dealt with quickly and they were moved on. So it was stupid from them, but I'm sure our fans won't do that.
Absolutely. Just looking back a few years now, but I mean, you played for City in the playoffs before, you know, that game, Torquay and that. Do you think that can only help, you know, with experience? And what do you reckon was sort of key at that point to turning it over a deficit?
Yeah, that was obviously disappointing to lose that first leg as well. And then obviously going a goal down at their place with 20 minutes to go was tough. But we still had the belief on that day, and I know we've got the same belief in this squad now that we're not out of this at all. It's one goal. If we get a goal back, you can get the goal back in a second. So if we get that goal back, we're pretty confident we can go in and get a couple more at home. We just have to be way better than we were yesterday.
So I guess it's, you know, there's yourself and a few of the lads who experienced that Coventry game a couple of seasons back. I guess you're really keen to kind of, you know, go one better this time.
Yeah, definitely. That was so disappointing from the semi-finals against Lincoln was brilliant. We played so well away to get the draw, and then to come home and beat a really good team in Lincoln and beat them 3-1 was brilliant. But to go to Wembley and then just not turn up, we would, I don't know what happened to us that day, but we weren't at it. So we deserved to lose that one, and it was just so disappointing for all the fans that we took up there to see us not turn up. They spent their money to come and watch us and hopefully get promoted again. So we're desperate. I know the lads that were there against Coventry, we want to put that right. So we'll do everything we can on Monday to do that.
You mentioned about the fans already, but yeah, 1,250 cutouts sold. A lot of familiar faces. I mean, it says a lot about the support the fans are giving. You know, they can't be there, but they'll try and be there, and just raising that extra money that the club needs in these points.
Yeah, it's brilliant. You know, fans are just unbelievable, aren't they? You see things like this. Colchester had quite a few yesterday, but to hear you say 1,250 of ours are sold, people are struggling for money now through this time, and they're spending their money that they're getting on supporting us, which is brilliant. So we can only thank them for what they're doing for us and for the club. So it's fantastic to see, and so many of you as well. It's brilliant. We really appreciate it.
Thank
we
you.
much rather you were there yourselves, but to support us in that way is brilliant. Thank you.